Really could be. Let's see if they go to the engagement. Seeing split out. Oh, big shot.
Keep Megastars under control. I don't think they were expecting this from Reject Scarlet or for them to be here.
Goodness me, what a beam from Sara. He's able to send out those lasers towards Bigatron and do all the damage he needs to. Grabs the bike as well. It's not to say that Bigatron are out of it just yet. Luxy will heal up a little bit whilst they're out in the blue. Still early doors. But there's more shots coming in towards them, taking a little bit of damage, getting the healing on board, getting the boosters. They can fight for a while, but they will have to move eventually as the circle shifts out east.
Valdus, the murder, now heading over towards TSM Entity. Jonathan and the rest of the team. Megastars, they were taking a fight with Orange Rock. I believe they did get one knock here, which has currently been picked up. Vexy is dead. Encore is down on the floor. Orange Rock most likely will want to push this one. Clutchgod goes down, so does Zegod. This is going horrendously for the team of TSM Entity. Two players still alive. It's Jonathan Neo.
They're holding down the shoreline behind the rock. Velmoth wants to push on forwards. You can see he's leading the charge on the sidelines. Armjohn leading from the front as well. One goes down, two go down, and TSM Entity take an early dive.
That's a landslide coming through from Valdus, the murder, to absolutely slam the boys from TSM Entity there. They had a nice little spot. They'd moved across early, but taking a few of those knocks, and then Valdus just knew that it was time for them to go. Really, really well played. A nice aggressive push and performed quite efficiently.
In the meantime, Scout went down from Orange Rock on this river crossing. I said it was going to be tricky for them, Blank. I said that there were going to be people in their way. It's going to be the Megastars. They've already lost one and traded 1-for-1 so far, with Encore ticking away as well. They might have an advantage, but they still have two players on that northern shore who need to get across.
Yeah, Viru, though, has a nice angle on the side. This is probably why he is here. Has the G36C there. Will absolutely tear to pieces a player if you get in the way of those fast bullets coming away. Marvi now just moving backwards. Maybe wants to head across the bridge. And really, you can have like mutual assurance from one another, from both Megastars and Orange Rock, that look, we won't fight one another. We will go our separate ways to get into the next circle.
You level up, taking some knocks, taking some kills, as well as the GXR Seltzer mounting up from the south side. You level up probably the quietest team that we have in this lobby compared to how they're actually placing. They're currently sat in third place overall. They have 10 kills, Blank. That's an absolutely insane drop-off. And in general, they're just really, really passive. But somehow, you know, with a strong chicken dinner from yesterday, they were able to come all the way up into third and pretty much secure themselves into the later, into the Super Weekend.
For context there, guys, 10 kills is very, very low, as opposed to where we've got 30 in second place, 25 in first, and really, I'd say on average down to fifth, you're getting double those kills on average, like 20. Yeah. So 10, yeah, it's a very, very minimal amount of kills for a third place. And you are right, they play just as slow as BTR, but less aggressively in that late game.
And in fact, the next time we see anything that is 10 or lower is all the way down in 15th place with Synergy.
Yeah, it's very, very wild. It's an interesting playstyle here, and I think that if you level up, can continue to get those chicken dinners, because that's where they're basing a lot of their points on, because they can't get those extra points in terms of kills. They have to rely on placement. Here's RRQ. We know how fearsome this team is, and Box Gaming's also starting to pop off. So many fights around the map currently.
When things get closer in range, the grenades start to come through, Blank, and the bombardments are going to begin here in the hills of Sandhawk. Explosives all around, it seems, and unfortunately, some people are being delivered a present that they didn't ask for.
Box Gaming, they unwrap a little present themselves, take the high ground for their team. A very, very swift little rotation from them to try and fend off versus Udo Gank. There's a couple of players from U Level Up going down. Nova Godlike actually taking down No Chance Team. They've been in this fight for a while, and that's No Chance Team out. Nova Godlike, with that backstab towards Boot Camp, has worked out fantastically for them.
Nicely done, and they have themselves some positional advantage on the northern edge of this circle, Blank. They're controlling a lot of those hillsides around them. They'll have to vie with Morph Team in a little bit, but in come Reject Scarlet with another fight towards U Level Up, as U Level Up are taking heavy punishment here, Blank.
RRQ, they have Painan, and they're going for a 2-2 split once again. RRQ so confident in their players' ability and mechanical skill, and we've seen them present this time and time again for this Box Gaming, as well as Team Secret currently trying to remove Udo from the game, but Team Secret, they have no prejudice against any of these teams. They're fighting both.
The sightlines all across every which way, Blank, and no one is safe here. Louis trying to bide his time, get those healing off. sends out wide, and Vampire actually oh, okay. How on earth do you miss that spray? You have to hit that. Louis turns around, drops the shot, gets the elimination, and wipes you do.
It was speedy, though, you have to admit there from Louis to make sure that happened. I mean, it could have gone terribly wrong, and like you said, he should have really hit that spray, but Louis reacted very, very fast. PMA now dropping out the smokes to go collect the rest of his team going forward, but they will have to push through Team Secret, who currently have a really strong position on this wall line.
You level up down to 1. Jiaxin looking for those placements yet again. We'll see what they're able to get done in the Snake game. They're right on the south side, very near RRQ, and actually further in than GXR Seltz, who are still out in the blue all the way on the south.
Box Gaming taking more casualties here. Quickly talk about Freestyle over on the western bridge, just to the north side of Painan. There's a team that the desk has talked about, and it seems to be a really massive flip from the first week in league play. Now they're playing really, really well and starting to show up, and I think it's a lot of that confidence that they got from yesterday with a couple of wins that they got on board.
Orange Rock having to cross yet another river, and once more, the troll under the bridge will be demanding the price. Unfortunately, it's going to be down to 1 for Orange Rock. Marvy pops up, gets a knock. Brilliant spray down onto Velvet there. Managed to get the bandage off, but he's only got 5 in the back pocket. Time is ticking.
Oh, it's a marvelous play once again there. Nice little shot onto him, but yeah, he's going to go down finally. There's only so much one player can do. Godard now looking behind him towards Nova Godlike, who do currently have position.
Wow. All right, they managed to get rid of most of Morph there as well. GXR Seltz, they're going to be eliminated down south. They are going to be denied further access as the Megastars go down too. RRQ are going down to the blue zone. Everybody's getting pushed in here, and it's zone 6. There's so many people out in the blue at such a late stage.
Yeah, this is wild because it's Team Secret and Nova Godlike. Nova Godlike, we've not seen much out of them, but they're still coming out strong. It feels like there's a huge change here coming through. Freestyle taking heavy punishment from Valdez the Murder whilst they try and hold off 2 teams at the same time. And Team Secret, another team we've not seen too much of, starting to step up in this league play.
Over Godlike 6 kills so far. Looking for a couple more. Valdez the Murder down the hill will be looking to try and get those sprays up on towards the position that is so strong right now for Nova Godlike. They have a compound on the top as well.
That's Zist going down from Rex. Closes the jaws around that player. Now Malik from Freestyle trying to make his work with his teammate Ashuf here. Valdez the Murder, they're over on the western side, but Hastar, he's holding them down perfectly. And now Freestyle taking shots towards Valdez the Murder, getting a little bit of revenge from the bullets that they sent their way earlier on today.
Malik actually manages to do a lot of damage. Armjohn out in the blue for Valdez the Murder. And they are going to be hiding down behind a rock. It looks like they're going for the heal game here, Blank. And Valdez the Murder really not with that many chances to get in here. Freestyle looking to try and get those placement points. And they are in the top 4 now, Blank. It's really Team Secret versus Nova Godlike here.
Vampire here on top of the roof itself, getting some nice shots. Eye shots hitting down Malik. That is Freestyle now down. And there is Vampire spotting one player out, but isn't able to get the knock through.
Armjohn actually managed to get into the zone there, but he's being spotted out by Hunter on the western side. Just gets behind some cover and stays alive for now.
Armjohn taken down by Rex. That's a long-range shot as well. And Team Secret versus Nova Godlike. 2 teams that we never expected to be in the last circle here together with one another. So they're really stepping up the play. And Nova Godlike massively upset with yesterday's performance. And instead, they're trying to bring it back in a big way today in the first game.
What better way to do it, Blank? 6 kills currently with a dominant position in a compound. They will have to leave, but they've got control over a lot of this ground in front of them. They have some great sightlines with Vampire, and they can move forward off that control.
And we're going to remember, Nova Godlike, their team got picked apart a little bit, so they're playing with a relatively fresh roster here, all trying to get used to one another. Right now, this is going perfectly well with the team in place, and now crawling their way down to Team Secret. Mattoy, though, opens up with a knock onto Hastar. Smokey goes down too.
Oh dear, Hastar confirmed, and Team Secret mount up. They want to go around the edge. Vampire close and in the smoke, trying to get some damage around the side. I don't think they spotted him. One goes down, and they spin around looking for another behind the tree. Away! He ducks around the bullets. Finally goes down, takes a knee. 1 player up for Nova.
Let's go, you guys, baby. Nice!